welcome to Across the Bar podcast. And we have a new segment called, You Know What Bothers Me? And it's pretty self-explanatory. It's stuff that fucking bothers me. Now, the whole Will Smith and Chris Rock thing, I think it's been exhausted as much as it possibly could, but I'll give my simple take on this stuff. If you ever been in a relationship, at some point, what's going to happen or what happens is someone's going to say a joke or someone's going to start a conversation and that you're going to find funny. And you're probably going to say, you know, and it could just be something. It doesn't have to be about alopecia. It doesn't have to be about fucking terminal cancer. It could just be something simple as, you know, your boy talking about like, oh man, my girl, like, man, like he's seen her car. And then you'll go like, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. My girl has fucking plastic bottles over her car, her fucking chonies, all this and all that. Smells like the fucking gym. And both of you guys are laughing at it, or people are laughing at it. And then you turn around and you look at her and she's definitely not laughing at it. Now, what most normal people in most normal situations, what would happen is it gets a little uncomfortable. People ask, does anybody need something to drink? And then, you know, she just has a Fuchi face the whole time. You're just kind of like, and then she's like, it's okay. We'll just talk about it later. Anyway, you're going home and you get in the car and she has that Fuchi face. You're like, what's wrong, babe? Like, you know, like we're just joking. Like, and she doesn't want to talk. And you're like, is there anything wrong? And she's like, no, it's okay. And then it just kind of dies out. And then once you get home at some point, she's like, I didn't like the way that you treat. I can't believe that you laugh at that, you know? Okay. And then that's it. And then you like buy her something and then boom. Problem over. The problem is that Will Smith decided to take it upon himself to go up there, be the big macho guy and be like, I'm going to slap a dude way smaller than me, and slap, by the way. And it was probably just so that, you know, because if you do like closed fists and it's a probably different charge. So I'm going to slap a dude that's way smaller than me to prove a point that, you know, I defended my girl's honor. Right. So to me, that just kind of says a little bit more about like kind of the state of relationship that they're in. But in the end, it's the same fucking scenario. It's not that big a deal. Everybody was okay. They're both apologized. Whatever. Who cares? Now, you know what bothers me is as we're coming to, you know, to the end of March. So that means that April's coming soon. And I don't know, like, okay, you know, like every month we're supposed to support something or somebody. And like, I don't even know, like, can Google just put it on the calendar just so I know what I have to like, you know, support temporarily for like a month, you know? And, you know, the thing that bothers me about that is because like, it doesn't fucking do anything. I mean, I guess like if you don't like really fuck with social media too much and you're like, oh, okay, it's the beginning of the month, let me change my border or something. I guess it helps in that. But like actually like doing anything towards whatever that month's causes is fucking bullshit. Like, tell me, like out of, you know, every month that we have, whether it's International Women's Month, whether it's you know, Black History Month or Hispanic, Latino Heritage, Latinx, whatever they call it. What really has come of that besides trivia? And by trivia, it means because like, so like, you know, during Black History Month, you'll have like, you know, your favorite white female coworker put on Instagram, like, did you know that the toothbrush bristle was like invented by a black person? Like, oh, cool. Like, that's awesome. I didn't know that. I will keep that in my brain. You know, during like International Women's Month, you know, what do you see a lot of? Like, oh, did you know that Black trans women played an integral part in making, you know, in the movement and stuff? Like, oh, that's cool. That's great to know. For, you know, Latino Heritage Month, like, oh, did you know that Cinco de Mayo is not Independence Day? Idiots, don't fucking just, you know, you're like fucking drinking and appropriating the holiday. And like, you know, it's actually like this battle in Puebla and all this and all. Okay. Awesome. The only problem is that I'm not going on Jeopardy anytime soon. So like all that shit, as nice as it makes me feel and like, you know, a new little wrinkle in my brain that appears, it's pretty fucking useless knowledge. And like, I don't know, like what I would really like, it's like, okay, cool. So if we're doing International Women's Month, let's say, right? since this is March. I think that the government and legislation should really focus on like, okay, we're going to pass legislation to really help out a lot of these causes that people are focusing on for that month. And could you imagine like in every month, like new changes happening to help out people in order to, better their lives and their situations in this country? I think that's the way this should go. And this whole fucking thing about just like, it's just so performative and it bothers me so much. Anyway, that's all. And I'll see you next time.